Hey, what's up, everybody? Today we're going to talk about the news of the day. The Cowboys made a surprising trade. Okay, this is serious. Going into the blacked out cap mode of cap modes. Boom. All right, baby. We're in cap mode time. Styling, profiling, bro. Like I said, this is the news of news. All right. Um, Cowboys acquired Johnathan Hankins probably a couple of years too late. One of my I did a video a couple years ago on players I wanted to get. Johnathan Hankins was one of them years ago. You want to pick up these guys when they're in their like late 20s and this sort of thing. Cowboys are getting him at 30 years old. Okay, I want to make it clear: this deal does not happen without Dan Quinn. This is a Dan Quinn special. I'm sure they had some of these meetings as far as like, what do we do to slow down the run? They're still getting shredded, right? So a couple of things here: defensive tackles. Some people really need to stop hyping up these players, bro. I mean, Gallimore coming back, and Osa, he looks cut, he looks big, and this and that. Oh, look how he's coming around the corners. Look how he's going around these cones. He's gonna have a monster year. Like some of these people gotta stop with this overhyping of these players, because to me, man, to be honest, and I talked about this on DMV's stream the other night. If you missed that, go to DMV's channel, my boy there, and check out that stream. We talked, a lot of us on the panel talked about hypotheticals, and one of mine was, I want to improve the trenches. I'm tired of wasting picks on wide receivers. That's not how you win in this league, man. You got to win in the trenches. And the Cowboys, they're still chasing the defensive tackle. You know what I mean? If we're being quite honest, man. And don't get it twisted, man. I really like Osa Odigizua. I think he's a good rotational player, but he's not a beast of a player, man. He's not. Okay. He's good in rotation with reps. He can come in fresh and give you some good reps, but we're not talking, like Aaron Donalds of the world. And to be quite honest, man, defensive tackle to me is right there with wide receivers. The bust factor when drafting defensive tackles is very, very high. It's defensive tackle and wide receiver for me. A lot of these guys come into the league very highly touted, and they bust out. A lot of these guys have been top 10 picks before, and they're just not that. I think that's the biggest fear I think the Cowboys have had here about taking a defensive tackle in the first round. But they really do need to consider taking some here earlier than what they've been doing. They have been throwing picks at it, to their credit, but it's hard to find these guys. So what does it mean for the Cowboys? It means that they know that they need help stopping the run. So get a big body in here, a big run stuffer, triple cheeseburger. Johnathan Hankins is a huge guy, man. He's pretty dang big. Cowboys, they know they got to get bigger there. And Quentin Bohanna, I think he's coming along good. You know what I mean? But I think you need somebody with a little bit more experience and this sort of thing. I think he'll be good in rotation with Bohanna. And I also honestly think that I think Gallimore might go to IR or something's going on there. Like I said, the arm, I don't think that ever recovered. It wasn't just a dislocated elbow, man. Don't buy this crap that it was just you don't miss a whole season with a dislocated elbow. All right, something got torn there. The brace, RoboCop right here. It's not good, bro. So high expectations there for the defensive tackles. Tristan Hill. He runs hot and cold, right? So they still got to improve there, bro. I think this is a step in the right direction, but this does not happen without Dan Quinn, because this front office, they're allergic to defensive tackles. Acquiring them or whatever, or drafting them especially. They did do a trade like years ago, Switzer for I already forgot who the guy was. They traded Switzer for the he bust. He didn't do crap for us, right? I think he's playing for the Giants now or something like that. So they do try. They do try, but it's not enough. It's not enough, guys. But I think this is a good move, man. I really do. And this will help your linebackers keep them clean. Let them do, sideline to sideline. Because these games where we're getting blown up at the second level. That's why the Eagles. You're going to see teams in the playoffs. The Cowboys right now they're on course to make the playoffs. You know what I mean? So you're going to see teams that execute these types of plays in the running game. Whether it's the Eagles, whether it's the 49ers. The Seahawks are coming along pretty good. They might be in there as well. So there are teams here that are going to run the ball well. They can run the screen well. And you got to really stuff that up, man. You got to slow it down. Okay. Cowboys, I like what they're doing on defense. They're a top-notch defense by all means. They're backing it up with their play. They're taking away the ball, forcing fumbles, takeaways, interceptions, whatever. Adding Hankins into the mix is a great move for the Cowboys. But I think hopefully this is a preview of things to come, and we'll see if Dan Quinn is here next year. I really, really would be shocked if he is here next year. But hopefully it's got the Cowboys thinking, okay, we do need to invest in bigger defensive tackles, and stuff this up, man. If you're not gonna get the Aaron Donalds and these athletic defensive, just get big refrigerators and block that crap up and let your ends and linebackers go to work. You know what I mean? Cowboys, they have been struggling here at defensive tackle for eons. All right, so guys, let me know what you guys think about this. Are you happy about it? You know what I mean? What in your opinion does it mean for the rest of the defensive tackles on this team? I think it's exactly what I said earlier. You know what I mean? We just have some really good rotational guys. I think Osa's probably your better of them, but the rest are just, I mean, they're just not cutting it, man. They're not. You know what I mean? I think they're holding up. But we have really good linebackers masking some of these deficiencies at the defensive tackle position. Okay, so good move in my opinion. Guys, let me know what you guys think. Like I said, continue to like, subscribe, and share, and I'll catch you for the next one. Peace.